there again. This is our kind of intermediate get ready for the day routine where we are just getting our bodies moving, waking up our fascias, and making our bodies a little bit more alive as we go throughout our day, and also little by little bringing it up and doing some stretching, doing some technique. So right after this, we are going to hop on again for our choreography workshop where we take a piece of music and we go through the steps, we learn the steps, and we clean them up, and then we do a little mock performance. So this takes place over several days. We're here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Oops, ooh, what happened?
I think he was chewing on them.
Oh, you guys scared? Oh my goodness. That's tiramisu. I think you may have seen him coming in and out. And so today we are actually not starting our next one. I thought we'd wait and start Monday, but we are going to be doing some dance fundamentals. So we're just going to do some fundamental technique that is super helpful for whatever style it is that you do. So it's very good sometimes to get back to that, and it'll be very helpful as we go on. So please like and subscribe if you're not already. And taking your feet and giving yourself a nice firm posture, and feel like your bottom half from, about your waist down or your hips down is rooted solid into the floor. That's very strong, it's very sturdy, but your upper half is a little more relaxed. And we're gonna inhale through our nose, and exhale down, and inhale up, and exhale down, and inhale up, and exhale down. And this time as we're going up, would you bend your knees down and straighten as we come up, and inhale down. And we're just gonna get our knees bending and straightening. And this time, as we come up, we just stretch up to the sky. And then from there, bend to your side. And this is just a gentle bend, the top half of your body. Try and bend just from here, not your whole body. And you want to pull up before you go over. So it's like you're reaching towards the sky. And then you're just taking your ribcage and tilting that ribcage to the side. This is a gentle bend. We're going to be getting into other ones later on, but this is just the top part of your body, and pull that slowly downwards. And then we're going to go up and down with our arms, so lifting them up to your shoulders and back down again. So the first few, try and keep your shoulders down, shoulder blades in place. And then bending your knees as you come down, and stretching up again, and bend your knees and stretching up. And let's give kind of a bigger swing this time, to back, front, and try and make your movements here flowy and continuous, because that's what our fascias like the best. That's the organ that's right under your skin. And clasping your hands, and this time you can stretch up a little, don't worry about your shoulders, and we're going to bend forward, but we're going to try and use just our upper bodies to bend forward, keeping the rest of it straight. So you're going to have to pull this up so you can get over without anything else bending. This is just your upper back, forward. And then stretching up, and we're going to go a little bit back. Again, we're trying just to use our upper back and not bend in here. We want to keep that more or less straight. And just bend a little bit with our upper spine. And come back down again. And we're going to go shrug our shoulders up and down. And up, and down, and up, and down. And then we're going to drop them forward, and a big roll to the back. And as you roll to the back, you want to feel not only that chest is coming up, coming forward, but it's also coming up, like you're kind of looking up the sky. And back for just, and throughout the day, when you remember, give yourself a shoulder roll, bring your shoulder blades together, and give yourself that nice posture. Every so often. And today, let's reverse it. So we're lift our shoulder blades and go forward. And then drop it forward. Try and think about the shoulder blades working as you come forward. So as you come forward, think about it's your shoulder blades that are separating and moving. And coming to the middle, we're going to drive our chin. This is just the top part of our neck. This is not the whole neck. This is just the top part. This is just your head. Bobbing up and down. If you have neck problems, skip this bit. As the most important thing is to stay healthy. But this will help you because I found out through the course of my career, it was worth investing the time to warm up, to stretch. It really prevented a lot of injury. So now we're dropping it down. We're going to roll our left ear to our left shoulder. And again, this is just your head. This is not your whole neck. Just your head moving. And back to the middle. And to the right. Middle and left. Neutral. Again, this is a fluid, continuous movement. And back to neutral, coming back up, and we're going to look left, and right, and left, and right. This is not a big movement. You can feel a little bit of a pull, but you don't want to pull it very much. This is a gentle, saying new. And bring back to neutral. And now using that same, just using your head to look up and up and down. So don't let your neck fall back. It's not that. It's just your head. So I'm going to lift our elbows up. So I want you to kind of relax your forearms and just think about lifting your elbows up. That's what's driving the movement. They're going up and down. And then we're going to, again, using our elbows. This time we're going to turn our arms kind of outwards and use our elbows to come up. So your forearms, you want to try and relax them. It's our elbows that are doing the work here. And our shoulder blades. So if you can feel your shoulder blades working, that's great. And then bringing them up to, you want a 90-degree angle. And we're going to bring them forwards and open them again. Forwards and open. Feel your shoulder blades working. And we're going to do one last one with our elbows. We're going to bring them up and down. And bring them back to your sides. Just the forearm is going to be moving, tapping our shoulders and coming back again. And let's breathe in again and bring the arms up, big stretch, And this time we're gonna go deeper to our side. So this time you can bend a little bit more, but still try and keep your pelvis in place. Try not that not go to the side. If your body's moving, sometimes it wants to just shift over. We're trying to keep it in place. And using your core to come up again. And for your other side, stretch up. And then leaning over. Trying to keep your bottom half where it is. This is just our top half. As you come to the middle, you want to kind of lift open your abdominal. And go to the other side. And lifting up. Let's do one more of those. Coming up. And on the other side. And we're going to bend forward again. This time just from the waist. I'm going to try and leave that bottom half where it is. This is not your whole body moving. This is just kind of your upper body bowing. You want to tighten the lower part. Keep it still. And then we're going to stretch up again, and we're going to go back. Again, try not to let your front half go out. We're just trying, you don't want to bend so much that you have to destroy that lower half. You want to keep it where it is. Now, if you hear a little whining, that's Tiramisu, the Pomeranian. He's normally eager to come to work, but today I think there are no busy bones hidden here. Sometimes I come across them. Every so often he likes to hide them around the chamber. So, okay, so let's do a twist. Put our hands on your hips, and you can use your hands actually to push to the side. You want to feel that twist happening kind of in your middle. And the other side. And one side. And the other. Trying not to distort too much anything. You want to keep your shoulders at one level and your hips in place. And you take your arms out, send in your knees a little. And I want you to twist without using anything to push over. Middle, rolling your wrists inwards, and then roll them outwards. Now should ball your fists, and then like your tree frog jumping onto a window. Spread your fingers out wide. So we are just opening and closing the hands. Getting the blood flowing even in those little extremities. All right, now look at your fingers. So thumb, index, middle, ring, pinky. Thumb, index, middle, ring, pinky. Thumb, index, middle, ring, pinky. I messed that up in the beginner routine. I couldn't say the right names for the digits. And then let's go the other way. Starting with your pinky and moving inwards. One finger at a time. And let's go forwards a little bit. So let's do just some knee bends up and down. So as you're going to bend it straight, you want a nice, comfortable position. But I want you to think about pushing into the floor, pushing away from the floor. As you go down, like you're very heavy, and then give a great big push on the floor with your feet. That's getting your knees awake, getting them moving. And you're cracking with me. And this time I just stay down there. And lean forward, your back straight. And just put your hands wherever they reach. Knees, shins, feet, floor. And then
knee bend today as we're in this position. Each time that you come up, see if you can get a little deeper, and your body's coming a little bit closer to your legs. Again, you can hold somewhere else if you can't reach the floor, or even here. But just think about giving yourself a nice bend, up. And while we're down here, just press a little bit on your hands, on your wrists, just to stretch out that part. So if your hands don't turn like that, you can also just here, press forward a little bit on them. Don't want a lot of weight on them, but just gonna stretch that out. So our body is really, really feeling awake and ready for the day. And let's roll up.
And let's kind of do a toe touch but to the side. And I want you to twist with your abdominals and then let your body sink downwards to one side. And straightening up, straightening your knees, going to the middle, twisting to the other side, and sinking down. And coming back up. Let's do that one again. These are all flowing continuous movements. This entire routine should be flowing continuous. That was so nice. Let's do one more. We are nearing the end, so do a little more. And let's do a weight shift. We're going to be doing more of these when we hop back on again today instead of starting our next choreography, which we're going to do Monday. We're going to do some fundamental dance techniques. So if you like to dance, or that's one of your goals, this is a very good one to tune into. Okay, bending your knees and shifting all of your body weight onto your right leg. And then shifting it all onto your left leg. Try and keep your hips even here. We're going to talk about that too. And in the next session, our choreography workshop. Today is no choreography, it's just dance fundamentals, which are compatible with any style. Those fundamentals are really key in knowing how your body works. Back to the middle, coming up, grab onto something, and one leg is going behind, your weight is going forward, stretching out your Achilles, back of your leg. And coming up and sitting back on it and bending it so that you feel stretch in the lower calf. And coming back up, circling from kind of a U shape from side to side with your foot. Now you should take it, put it on your tippy toe, and lean forward on it so you feel a stretch from the body foot. And keep it flat on the floor, and fan at your toes, and relax, and fan your toes out, and let them relax. And if this is a movement that you haven't really activated before, think about what it would feel like to move those toes. Try and get the connection between your brain and there. Imagine doing it, visualize it, and slowly but surely, this movement is going to happen. All right, moving on to the other leg. Grab one, put it behind you, and a nice good stretch for the calf or your Achilles. Nice big stretch, and then shifting to your back leg, bending it. Your weight is over it to give a little stretch to the bottom of your Achilles. And coming back up, making a little U with your ankle. And you're going to put your weight on top of it, stretch out the ball of the foot. And coming back, foot on the floor, and fan with those toes. movements that you haven't done before, just because you haven't activated that part of your body. Muscles are there, and they just have not made the connection yet from your brain to your body. Alright, so steady and nice and straight, everything tight. And we're going to shift our weight from our heels to the balls of our feet. And we're just going to lift them up and bounce a little bit. Weight is going forward. Try not to bend here. And keep straight. And just your weight is pushed forward a little bit. And back again. Let's go. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And a big Friday hug for you. Great job. You did it. You got here. You did your morning routine, so you are ready for anything. And we will be hopping on again in, what time have we got now? I don't even know, but like in 10 minutes, we're gonna probably hop back on. And today we are gonna be working on some dance fundamentals and body mechanics. So it's a really good one to tune into, even if you're not doing the choreography, because this will help you with anything and just kind of knowing how the body works. It's really compatible with any style that you do. So my flare flies, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. That really helps us out a lot. And put any comments you have or suggestions, what have you, in the comments below. And we will see you here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the Get Ready for the Day routine. My love to all of you. Have a wonderful weekend, and